Hello, greetings. We are all in alignment with Anita A, Cheryl V, your stress reduction gurus, coming to you live this fine October 31st Halloween morning. How are you, my friend? Cute
Good.
glasses.
And every Friday for the last 4 years almost, we've been going live, bringing you feng shui tips. And
Hmm.
we've changed up our platform a little bit. And we choose a card from the Personal Paradise card deck, Tara Catherine Collins.
Hmm.
That gives our topic of the day. And Cheryl and I both are going to choose a card and we're going to give you some feng shui tips. How
Yay,
about that?
that sounds perfect. Well, my card came out really quickly. It flew out of the deck. So I can start while you're still
Yeah,
getting
you
yours if you
start.
want to do
Sounds
that.
good.
Okay. Well, the number 25 card, which is, kind of one of my favorite topics, getting organized. Ah, I love it. So, getting organized. I'm actually going to read this because there's some questions that you can ask yourself when you're getting organized and you're going through some of your items. And the first three we talk about quite often. Do I love it? Do I need it? Does it serve? The one I want to talk about is number 5, which is where exactly am I going to keep it? And I think that's hugely important because if it's one of those items that you're unsure about and you think, well, I'm just going to put it in a tub and stuff it over here. Well, that kind of tells you the energy behind it is already indecision, and that energy sticks with the indecision. Or the indecision energy sticks with the item. So now you've got a tub full of undecided things. I would call that stuck energy. You're not letting go and releasing and making room. You're not in love with the item, or you would have it out, potentially. It might be one of those items that doesn't get used very often, like Christmas decor or seasonal decor. And I totally get it. But you know where you're putting that stuff. And as soon as you put something in a tub and just stuff it away because you don't want to make a decision, you've actually made the decision to stay stuck. What do you think about that, Anita?
Mhm. Absolutely. And this is a great time of year to get organized,
Hmm.
as we are wearing our feng shui eyes
Yes.
and our Halloween glasses. Um, quite a few people have decorated, the outdoors, and they have had to dig out the bin that they only dig out once a year.
Hmm.
And then next week they're going to dig out another bin called Christmas and start decorating with that. And some of those things that you only look at once a year, they're still holding on to some energy. And so, as you were putting out your Halloween decorations or as you're putting out your Christmas decorations, there may be some things in there that you've been holding on to for years,
Hmm.
right? Because you say, oh, it's only one day. Oh, that's good enough, right? Oh, that'll do. But
Hmm.
really, we want you to look at those things, those items through your feng shui eyes and notice what comes up for you. What is that mental awareness? Because that will show up in other areas of your life as well. So if you say, "Oh, that's good enough,"
Hmm.
then are you settling, right? um, Really go a little bit more inward, I guess we might say, and say, how does this make me feel? Right?
Yes.
Does it bring a memory of when my children were young and that's why I have that whatever something? Um, and then just again, see how does it serve you because you want to live with possessions that make you feel good, that make your
Yes.
heart sing, that bring you love and joy and gratitude and all of those beautiful emotions. And I just have to say, my friend and partner here, wherever she is on your screen, she represents 0.4% of the population who is highly organized, right? So some of us didn't get born with those traits, and we have to learn that. We have to step into it. And feng shui is a great way to do that because when you start to look at your environment through your feng shui eyes, knowing that everything is alive with energy, then you might get that motivation to say, you know what, I have to have a little bit more organization in my life, a little bit more structure. Maybe it's over here, maybe it's over there. Again, what is true for you is not true for somebody else, right?
100%.
And we'd love to hear your comments. Would you, rate yourself a highly organized person or not so organized?
Hmm.
What kind of thing is kind of getting in your way? Um, could we, what would be a tip, Cheryl? A 20 is plenty,
Well,
20
a
minutes
20
a
is
day.
plenty. And you were talking about the Halloween decor or different things that we do once in a while. So let's narrow in on that. But first, I want to say just because I'm organized doesn't mean I don't organize clutter.
Ooh, good
Okay,
one.
that's the first thing. That means someone who is organized, and there are so many ways and so many appliances and tools and things that we can use to organize clutter. Just be cautious of that. Okay. But one thing that came to my mind is as you are starting to look at things, you said something earlier, Anita, that I want to go back to, which is, does this item fill me with joy? So imagine you're about to hang something, say on the Christmas tree, because that's what we're coming into. Is that an item that you would take someone to and be proud of? Is that
Mhm.
something that you would give the whole story about because it fills you with so much joy? Or is it good enough? Is that'll do? Is it partially falling apart? Are you embarrassed by it? Because those are all different energies to consider. Why are you keeping it? So my 20 is plenty tip is as you're going through your day and you come across something, consider that. Is this something you would bring and show a friend because you're so proud of it? Because it fills you with so much joy. That wouldn't even take 20 minutes, my friends. It's a new awareness. And for the 20 is plenty, consider as you're putting away those Halloween decorations if you had them up. Are you buying them on sale because you want something for next year and you want it cheap? That's a completely different energy than decorating because you love Halloween and you want to have the kids come to your door and attract the energy. So consider what's behind the purchase or the storing of the item as you're getting organized. How's that for a 20 is plenty?
Mm. I love it. And yeah, set your timer, go through those and notice how you're feeling. So card number 29 came up for
Oh,
me.
we got a
San-
7-Eleven day.
Sanctuary.
Ooh.
Ooh. So what does that mean for you? When I say the word sanctuary, what does that mean? How does that how does that kind of land in your body? How does that feel?
Mm. Are you asking me that question?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I thought you were asking them that question.
Well, I am, but I only have
You're
you to talk to at the moment. So
fair enough. To me, that just relaxes my entire body. It means it's a safe place, it's a comfortable place, it's an aesthetically pleasing place. All of those things bring about, elicit a calm, loving environment.
Mm.
Doesn't necessarily mean I get the vision of one specific place. It's a feeling
It's
for
a
me.
feeling.
It's a feeling for me.
Mm. And why we practice feng shui in the first place is
Mhm.
to create an environment that feels safe and comfortable and aesthetically pleasing. And our home should be our sanctuary. It should be that safe place that we feel loved and
Mhm.
supported, and that we
Mhm.
can just take a deep breath. And again, just like you, Cheryl, I want to read the card because there are so many great little nuggets
Nuggets.
that Tara has wrapped in these
Mhm.
cards. So, a sanctuary is a space within the home that's dedicated to the exploration of your passions and interests. Here, you are truly free to express yourself, whether it's through painting, music, singing, dancing, healing, dreaming, drumming, meditating, or writing.
Mm.
Claim a guest room, a den, an extra bedroom, maybe a space in the basement, the garage, or the library, or an area within any room, and design it to be your refuge that encourages and supports your personal growth and development.
Mm.
Hmm.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And I think, I mean, if you're on a spiritual journey and maybe you follow some thought leaders of our time, you will know that the planetary energies, the
Mhm.
collective consciousness energies, if you will, are we're being bombarded.
Yeah.
And more now than ever, it's important to find that sanctuary, find, create, right? If you don't have it now, then the 20 is plenty tip for today would be look around your home with your feng shui eyes and see where in my space do I have my own little place that I can go and feel that sanctuary, right? Feel that inner calm that I can go and write a book or read a book or paint or do something that just puts me kind of all in alignment, right? Putting me in
Mm.
that safe place.
I
Where
love
is
it. I
it?
love
Where is
it.
it in your home for you, Cheryl?
I have multiple, but my spot that I would like to say my whole house is my sanctuary. Specifically, depending upon what I want to do. My meditation corner in the living room, though, is where I meditate, where I journal, where I'll listen to different audio programs. And often, if I want to get creative with some of our graphics and I want a little different energy than the mental energy in my office, I'll sit there. But I'll sit in different locations in my house depending upon what it is I want to do. But I call my whole home my sanctuary and my
Mhm.
backyard in the summertime. Absolutely my sanctuary in the summertime.
I absolutely would agree with that.
Yeah. How about you?
Hmm.
Where's yours?
Hmm. I think my office actually, because in my office I have a couple of little vignette, I'm going to call
Mm-hmm.
them, or little areas that, I can shift my energy or shift my perspective
Mm-hmm.
depending on which area that I'm sitting in or working on. And definitely there is a space that if I want to just kind of disappear or hide away, I can come
Mm-hmm.
and read a book safely
Mhm.
feeling comfortable and supported. Mhm.
Perfect. Perfect. I love it. So let us know, where's yours? And your 20 is plenty. So you've got a couple different tips now about organizing, getting organized, just to summarize as we get ready to wrap up for today. So my 20 is plenty tip as you're organizing, what items are you really going to hang on to from those Halloween decorations if you're cleaning up, or as Christmas is coming up, depending upon when you watch this? Which items in your home fill you and spark you with joy? That's an indicator of how everything should make you feel. And your 20 is plenty tip, Anita?
Well, I think we've already covered that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a recap.
Uh, I'm just looking to see who's joining us in here. Okay. Um, yeah, again, right? Just if you don't have that safe place, take 20 minutes to find a comfortable chair, set it up so that it supports you in whatever endeavor that you do that makes you kind of find your center, makes you feel calm and grounded, whatever that is for you, because we're all doing something different here.
Hmm.
And if you're tuning in with us for the first time, now or in the future, we love to do the numerology of the cards because there's always some underlying or hidden
Hmm.
messages in there. And Cheryl, what do we have for our numerology today?
Well, I do refer to the double digitology, and I'm looking at the numbers. So my card 25 totals a 7, yours was 29, totals an 11. Together they total 18. Break that down and you get the number 9. So the number 9 on October 31st is ending of cycle, which I love. I want to talk about the physical structure of the 9 because it's quite precarious. It almost teeters, top heavy with a closed circle. So, how you draw the 9. The number looks as though it's leaning back at the top, yet is perfectly balanced with the line of one edge of the circle returning to the ground. So, that's that connection. Depending upon how your 9 is created, you have the standalone pillar as the 1 and then the circle symbolizing source. All that taken into consideration means the 9 is evolution in action.
Mm.
I'm going to leave it on that because as you're doing and watching some of these and doing the 20 is plenty, the TIP, our tips, 20 is plenty, that is your evolution in action. How do you like that for wrapping this up at the end of that?
I love it. Absolutely. And we would love to invite you to join us here every Friday.
Mhm.
You can give us some comments, some love, share out the video if there's someone in your life that you think needs to get more organized or create a sanctuary to support them in their life. And we also, as Cheryl mentioned at the top, we are your stress reduction gurus. And we run a program called the 21-Day Decluttering Bootcamp where we would love to invite you to join us in the new year. You can go to our website, allinalignment.com, and learn more about that. And yeah, wrap us up, take us home, Cheryl.
Well, as Anita said, and I said, thank you for joining us. We are all in alignment, helping you create your sacred space, your stress reduction gurus. Have a spooktacular. Keep creeping it real. Halloween.